we often perceive it as either too risky or it's too daunting. It's too big of a challenge or a task. And so we either begin and we give up, or we never even begin in the first place. It makes me think, several years back when I turned 40, a few of my friends, we all climbed Mount Shasta, which was a bigger mountaineering challenge than I had ever done before in my life. And it was just an incredible day. I mean, we got up at 2 a.m. and we hiked all the way to the summit and turned around about 2 o'clock, and we're coming back down the mountain. Now, I was completely exhausted. We had crampons on our feet. We're hiking through snow and, shale and back and forth. And it's about 4 in the afternoon. We've been going for 14 hours, and I just was completely wiped out. And I had pulled a muscle in my leg. And we got over this ridge point, and I was able to see our tents way, way down the mountain. And I knew that that was where we needed to be before it got dark. And the moment I saw those tents, the thought went through my head, just, there's no way. No way I'm going to make it all the way to those tents. It's just too far away. Literally, all I wanted to do was just sort of sit down or lie down and go to sleep. Now, the thing that made a difference for me, or the turning point, was when I decided I was not going to look at those tents anymore. Instead of focusing on that destination way out there, I was going to just look down at those next few steps in front of me and just go 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps at a time, and just keep focused on what's the next immediate goal, the next few steps. And 5 minutes at a time, 5 minutes at a time, 2 hours later, we were down at our tents, and I made it. And just exhausted that night, I was thinking also about how many of us can give up on our dreams, or give up on an opportunity that may present itself, give up in a marriage relationship, give up in anything, because we know that we need to grow, or we know that to engage that opportunity, we're going to have to really work. And it's just so daunting, or it seems so risky to leave some things behind that are secure, that we just don't go there. And so one of the things we do in coaching is we have the end destination in sight, but I, as a coach, keep clients focused on those next few steps. This is what you're to do this week. This is what you're to do next week. 1 week at a time. You make these phone calls. You answer these questions. You do this research. Whatever the task is, if it's marriage, we're focusing on marriage. And so it doesn't seem like it's fast, but 1 week at a time, 2 weeks at a time, you begin to get to the place where you want to be. It's absolutely amazing how effective coaching is, because it gets you results. It keeps you focused. It keeps you moving forward towards your goal.